It's been a decently long and fun first round for the KBA Blacktop tournament, and now we've got our final matchup of the first round. This one features Team Villains taking on, well, it's Team Furries. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action, and Team Villains made up of a solid trio. You got Super Boo, arguably a top 5 player in the league, out there with Bowser, all defensive party selection. They're joined by Frieza, put up some decent numbers with Team Rocket. They're on the board first, 1-0. Now Team Furries, Sonic, Lucario, Incineroar. Yeah, it's about pretty explainable. Boo can't get it to go, grabs his own rebound, puts it in. The second party All-KBA selection on the board. And it's 2-0. Here's Sonic driving by Frieza. That won't go, and it's rebounded by Bowser. Here comes Boo. Once again, filming this one outside. According to this, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful evening at this stage. So it might be a bit of nature involved, a little background sounds. Obviously, we don't get an enclosed space to ourselves. That's kind of the beauty of the KBA 3v3 Blacktop experience. It's all authentic. It's 2-1 now after Lucario scores the bucket. Bowser with Mushroom Kingdom was an all-star this season. Kind of struggled in the playoffs, struggled at least offensively, defensively elite, led the league in steals. Frieza's going to heave it up with one hand. He got it. But they got it. Look at that. Frieza drains it. Frieza with Team Rocket this past season. One of the better shooters on the team. It's going to be a bucket for Team Furry. And then Super Boo, of course, second party All-KBA with Central City. And then took on Bowser's team in the playoffs, and they came out on top. Super Boo probably the best player in that series. Frieza finds Bowser on the outside, back to Boo. Boo taking on Lucario. They have a bit of a size advantage. What am I saying? It's a center, power forward, and shooting guard against point guard, shooting guard, and power forward. Major size advantage. Incineroar gets a mismatch, banks it in over Frieza. Team Furries cuts the lead to 1. Here's Bowser at the top. Sends it over to Boo. And as I've said many a times, many a game, these teams are obviously not necessarily the teams they're going to be on in Season 2. They could change squads. It's 4-4 now. A lot of different stuff happening in the off-season. Now, I can't really imagine why these players would change squads, especially like Super Boo, you know, such a valuable player. Like I said, top 10 player in the league most likely. They're going to make it 5-4 now. The Villains getting together, plotting to take over the world, among other things. The motivations don't really matter. It's more about their mutual love of hatred, I guess. Meanwhile, for Team Furries, well, frankly, they Googled themselves and said, let's try to get some more highlights in, so when people Google us, they don't see weird art first. They want to see the basketball rules, not the Rule 34, you know? It's going to be a miss. They're up 6-5 right now. Sonic drives the other way. Look at that. Gotta go fast right over Super Boo. That's the kind of thing he wanted to show off. A jam to make it 7-5. It's going to be a bucket from Team Villain, 7-6 now. Here's Sonic against Frieza. Sends it over to Lucario. Lucario with Saffron this year, and look at that. Over Bowser. They are showing off the verticality right now. We know Sonic competed at the Olympics, but perhaps we didn't know as much about Lucario, especially considering he's a special attacker. Bowser obviously also competed at the Olympics. So look at that, going toe-to-toe. 8-7. Incineroar to Lucario. Lucario with Saffron, average 12 points. Decent rebounding, strong assisting. Nice feed to Incineroar, who puts in the alley-oop. Incineroar, third-party All-KBA. Was very solid in the playoffs. Lucario struggled in the playoffs, I'll say. Meanwhile, Sonic was third place in 6th Mon of the Year voting. Was decent in the playoffs as well. Teammates with Bowser. You wonder if Sonic's potentially auditioning to start somewhere next season, and there's going to be a block by Incineroar against Bowser. Now, the winner of this game will go on to face the maybe the favorites of the tournament, Team Mustache. That's a deep shot that won't go. Incineroar's got the rebound. It's Lucario's jumper. That's good. It's 10-7. We know there's a certain extent that Team Furry might go in as maybe the most popular team in this tournament. Definitely might have some fan favorites. Frieza's jumper, not good. Rebound by Incineroar. He's going to find Sonic. Sonic fakes out Frieza. Look at Sonic go. 11-7. They come out of the gates flying, and Bowser with the alley-oop on the other side. 11-8. Some strong offense from both sides early on. Sonic finds Incineroar. Incineroar with it. Incineroar waits. Gives it off to Lucario. Lucario under Boo. That rolls out. And Super Boo's got the rebound. Here comes Bowser. Gets by Incineroar. Bowser puts it up. It's good. And it's 11-9 now. Sonic over to Lucario. Lucario with it. Lucario trying to create some space. Blocked by Frieza. Rebound by Boo. Boo racing up the court to Frieza. Over Sonic. That's good. 11-10 now. They're finding their way back in it. What can Sonic do? He finds Lucario on the left side. Lucario. Jumper. Not there. Rebound to Bowser. And all of a sudden, when Team Furry looked like they were taking a lead. You know what? We're going to change them. Team Don't Google is, I think, a better name. Either way. Team Don't Google taking a lead. But Team Villain is right back in it. Here's Frieza. Finding Super Boo. Boo's jumper, not there. Rebound by Sonic. And like I said, I don't think many of the players on this team, especially Incineroar. I've talked to Incineroar before. He said it's not huge on the kind of attention he receives. He wants to be seen as a great basketball player for his skill, his contributions to his team, and not necessarily as an icon in other ways. As Bowser puts it up, that's no good. Lucario, on the other hand, seems pretty happy with the attention, so what do I know? Lucario's jumper, no good. Rebound to Bowser. Bowser racing up the court, taking on Incineroar. That's blocked. And that's the kind of basketball skills he wants to be known for. Lucario finds Incineroar. He's in the paint against Bowser. Fade away. Blocked by Bowser. Bowser, one of the top defenders in the league this season. He's taken on Lucario. He'll be fouled. Get a trip to the free throw line. A chance to tie things up for the Villains. Now just kind of talking about where could some of these players end up next season. I'm not even sure too many of them are looking to change. I mean, Incineroar very happy as a location in Saffron. Perhaps would like to go to a little bit smaller market, but can't be certain. Not huge on the weather there, I don't think, but like I said, who knows what's going through his head. Lucario forces it up, it's no good. Boo's coming out the other way. Super Boo going to his right. He's taking on Lucario, trying to get some space. He's got Bowser right behind him. Boo pressured by Incineroar. Look at Incineroar go. Forces the jump ball. as I was saying, just more speculation-wise. Again, not sure about Lucario. We don't really know how he's thinking right now. He obviously loves the attention of playing in a big city like Saffron. But at the same time, if another opportunity comes up, he might take it. Sonic's just generally happy to be wherever he is. Obviously, he makes that elite point guard duo with Yoshi where, you know, you got the defensive specialist and the offensive specialist. As Sonic, showing off his defensive talents, gets the block against Frieza. And it's been a while since anyone scored that much. I don't think they've scored in the last 4 minutes, so bit of a dry spell for Team Don't Google. Boo off the backboard and in. It's 12-11. Incineroar over Bowser. That's good. Good response after, like I said, about 5 minutes of scoreless basketball. Team Don't Google finally on the board again. Frieza, jumper, not there. And it rolls out. It's going to be rebounded by Boo. Boo's going to put it in. Now, Boo, generally speaking, is the star of that Central City team. I don't think he's going to be looking to go anywhere, at least after this season. Bowser kind of shapes the identity of Mushroom Kingdom, so obviously doesn't adore playing with Mario and Luigi, but you know, they put aside their differences before, competed at the Olympics, gone karting together, various events. And Frieza, well, I don't think Frieza will be happy anywhere, so. And I don't know what the market for him is, to be honest. They don't really bring as much to the table as maybe a Bowser or a Super Boo. It's 13-12 for Team Villains right now. Don't Google. Looking for something. Sonic blocked by Frieza. Sonic, as I said, a really offensive-minded point guard, really strong. You wonder if there's a team that's maybe looking for that this offseason. Sonic against Bowser. Puts it in. Look at that from Sonic. Great stuff. I mean, just off the top of my head, who could be in the mood for an offensive point guard? You got Team Rocket. But would Sonic really want to work with them? They give him a lot of chili dogs, maybe. Kicks out. Frieza. Deep. Good. 15-13. Villains lead. Great drawing. The double team by Bowser. Here comes Sonic. Sonic taking on Frieza. Goes to his left. Fakes to his right. Goes to his left. It's Lucario on the outside. Over to Incineroar. Incineroar drives. Fouled. As a hard foul by Bowser. Just trying to think off the top of my head other locations for Sonic potentially. Obviously, we do have expansion teams coming in, so you never know what they're going to hold. Obviously, could have and could use a player like Sonic. A guy who can just put the ball in the bucket and do it speedily. Either way, there are tons of scouts here to watch the games. And this is all just speculation, not really telling what could come. Frieza heaves it up. It's no good. Lucario got up there and got the rebound. Lucario flips it out to Sonic. Sonic can't finish. It's rebounded by Frieza. Frieza finds Bowser. Bowser can't put it in. It's rebounded by Lucario. Lucario under the hoop. Sonic around the world and throws it down. We're tied at 15. It's been about 4 points in the last 8 minutes, but somehow it's tied. 4 points in the last 8 minutes for Team Don't Google, and it's tied. Make that 5. Lucario hits that pull-up jumper for the lead. Here's Frieza taking on Sonic. Jumper not there. Lucario's up there for the rebound. Not too many offensive boards on either side. Not much crashing the glass. from Team Villain. Probably don't want to get in there too much, you know, that selfishness perhaps showing up a little. Incineroar can't get it to go, and Bowser's got the rebound. Boo, little crossover, taking on Lucario, should have the edge, draws the foul. It'll be a free throw on the way for Super Boo. As I said, the second party All-KBA selection, and really, if you want to debate about it, probably the best power forward of the playoffs. Probably the pick for best power forward in the league right now. Despite not even making the All-Star game, he really stepped up in the second half of the season. Found himself averaging around 15 points in the playoffs. An alley-oop to Incineroar. He gets up there, and look at that athleticism. You don't really expect that with his massive frame, but he's sneaky athletic. Again, another thing he wants to show off in this tournament. Bowser going to his right. Bowser outside. Frieza deep. No good. Incineroar's got the rebound. They're 7 points away. He finds Lucario. It won't go. Super Boo's got it. Boo charging forward. Boo, little crossover. Boo going to his left. Over to Bowser. Bowser fading away. That's no good. And the rebound goes to Incineroar. Incineroar waiting. Finds Sonic outside. Sonic looking for a teammate. Good screen from Incineroar. Blocked by Bowser. Rebound. Lucario heaves it up right away, and the floater falls. 18-16 now. The crowd in approval. Bowser working his way in, and Incineroar just lets him have it. 18-17. Here's Sonic. Blocked by Bowser. Rebound to Frieza. Frieza working their way up the court. Frieza little crossover. Frieza puts it in. And we're even at 18. Does not get closer than this. Sonic gets by Frieza and gets the bucket. That is how a leader does it. Sonic, one of the best microwave scorers. In fact, the best microwave scorer in the league. It goes, when he picks up his pace, you do not want to get in his way. He's ready to dominate. Boo. Over Lucario, that falls. We're even at 19 now. Continuing to go back and forth. Sonic. He's going to send it over to Incineroar. Lucario at the elbow. Lucario almost fading away. He's covered by Boost. Finds Incineroar. No good. Incineroar with the putback. Are you kidding me? And it's going to be a jump ball. Super Boo had trouble corralling it. That shot won't go. Frieza's got the rebound. Boo. And that's going to go out. Boo. Over Lucario. That's no good. Sonic got up there for the rebound, but it's stolen. Boo can't get it to go. And he swats it out. Was looking for a teammate, but nobody was there. Oh, no. Sonic over Frieza. Won't go. Frieza's got the rebound. Sonic puts it in, or Frieza puts it in. Apologies. And we're even at 20. Now it's crunch time. Anybody's game. Both teams 4 points away from the win. Sonic drives, fouled by Boo. He ended up splitting the D, and Sonic is just taking over right now. Sonic at the line. Shot is good. Boo attacking Lucario and puts it in. And it's down to the wire. Sonic. Defended by Frieza. Sonic at the top. Goes to his left for Lucario. Lucario taking on Boo. Lucario drives. Blocked by Boo! Lucario's got the rebound. Incineroar jumper. Not there. Boo's got it. Super Boo to Bowser. Bowser waits. Bowser still waiting. Frieza deep. No good. Incineroar's got the rebound. Here comes Incineroar. Over to Lucario. Takes it under the hoop and puts it in. 22-21. Frieza. Over to Bowser. Bowser. Intercepted by Sonic. Lucario bounce pass. Incineroar. Working it down low. Swings it out. Sonic for the win. Got it! Team Don't Google. On to the quarters. And they'll meet the Mustachios there. And what a game that was. Back and forth. But let's be real. We all know who the player of the game was. It was the Blue Blur. Stepping up when it matters most. 10 points. 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. He did it all. That'll do it for us. For all our friends at the KBI on Elite 4 TV, I'm Curtis Coleman. We'll see you next time.